Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's mini lesson.
Woo! Yes, and we have bloopers already. It's me and Anna Denning, and we are the authors of The Art of Manifesting. Yippee! And we're here to. It is, and today's a very special day. Oh, I just broke a lamp. That's fine. It's going to be one of those days. So today is December 14th, and I have learned some very cool things today. And why are we doing this today? Well, it's actually the second Sunday in December, which is Worldwide Candle Lighting Day. And so, as you know, we are doing these beautiful light drawings, our candle drawings every week. But there's also some other cool things happening today. Today is the very first day of Hanukkah, and that begins this evening, December 14th. It's also World Choral Day, and which means the celebrating the art of singing together. And very weirdly, it's also Monkey Day, but we don't care about that. It's just a day to celebrate monkeys. What the hell is that? Like, I don't know. But
I've
anyway,
never
that
heard
has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Oh, yes. And wait, one more thing.
Yeah.
Today is the peak of the Geminid meteor shower, right? So if anybody wants to stay up late, which I won't, and you can see the meteors going across the sky. So that's also like that moving light across the sky. So we have a fun thing to do today. Anna is going to run us through the drawing, but I'm going to start, and we make a joke and say, are we going to do the doodahs now? Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take us through the doodahs. And what it means is our method is very specific, and we always activate our paper. Why? Because when we activate our paper with life force energy that we do by bringing our hands like this, and we first symbolize the paper, because our intention is that the paper is now the reflection of the field of potential, right? So Anna's going to do it this way, and I'm going to show you this way. Okay, so here's what we do. So you're going to do that, and then you're going to go just like this, and you're going to kind of go like, feel the magnetic push between your hands. I always get a kick out of this.
Yeah.
It's like
Me
my
too.
out of my the outs right? The outside of my hands are like cold, and then the inside of my hands are really warm and tingly. It's pushing. I love it. Okay. When you guys feel whatever subtle feeling you feel in the presence between your hands, you're going to take your hands and hover them maybe an inch over the paper. And I'll show you how it looks this way.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So we're going to just sort of bounce it all over the paper. And with the intention that when we add this energy, we are making a statement that this paper no longer is paper. It's now a symbolic representation of the field of potential, right? So we're going to give our intentions to the paper. Okay, and now we're in the middle. So what I'd like you to do, now that your paper represents the conscious universe, represents the field of potential, now we're going to put a dot of intention. So the intention dot, which is it's like a little circle, and you follow where Anna's putting hers. It's kind of in the center of the paper. It's a little dot, and that dot represents our intention to call in light, illumination, and joy, right? We're calling in joy, the frequency of joy this time. So let's stare at that dot. Now, I love actually looking at the computer, because the page is good too, but I notice when I notice the picture that Anna has up on the computer, I can really see the halo very quickly. And you should start noticing that there's some strange lights that show up on your paper. Like when I look at my paper, oh my gosh, it's moving.
Yes, mine is as well. I've got concentric circles kind of going outwards and outwards and outwards. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. Oh,
yeah, and if you wear glasses, like I just took my glasses off, you can look down, and I actually need glasses, so I see it a lot quicker when I don't have my glasses on, but either or is fine, as long as you are just allowing your eyes to be soft focus. And the reason we put that on there is it's the concentration of all creation, right? In all cultures, all ancient cultures, the dot represents the concentration of creation. That is
Mm-hmm.
creation. So our intention to create joy in our lives, to call in more joy, to spread more joy, is in this dot right here. So just really feel that gratitude for joy. Now remember, joy and happiness are not the same thing.
Yep.
Joy can be had without any reason whatsoever. We can have joy in the middle of difficulties. We can still feel the joy of living and find reasons to be like that kind of joyful gratitude that's fierce in a way too, right? That
Yep.
joy. So I'm going to turn it over to you now, Anna.
Yes, thank you. And for me, I quite like it. It's, I've right when I put it, that dot on paper, I thought this is my seed of joy. And
Right?
sometimes joy begins small, but it is
Yeah.
alive. And when we look at that dot and we can see it being alive, and I don't know, I'm really connected today with that, with my little dot. It
My
is
little dot. Me
alive.
too.
And
Me
we are
too.
going to now draw a portal. So it's up to you what shape you are going to do. I'm going to do a door. It's like a doorway.
Yep.
So around that dot, draw a portal. And as I say, mine is going to be, well, it's mine is never perfect. It's almost like a door.
And it doesn't need to be perfect.
Yes, you can even kind of go a couple of times, because if it is not perfect and you kind of have a couple of lines, then you
Yeah,
can
I
put
like to do that.
gratitude bubbles in the middle. It makes it
We'll show you
even
after
more
that.
interesting. And if
Yeah, it makes it way more interesting.
my students, they were saying that we actually love AM method, because with those gratitude bubbles, whatever you do, it looks so beautiful later. So
Right? Yeah.
yes, it's so beautiful. And
So
it's
normally from here, right? Like we step with this doorway effect as we step through it. Like we're recognizing that our limited world here is limited. We have to acknowledge that. We only see what we can see. We have limitations. But when we step through the portal, that door, we can let the past go. We're starting something fresh and we're stepping into a new environment. Now,
Mhm.
typically, if you follow us, you will have seen us do these frequency lines that we speak directly to the universe. We're always broadcasting, right? We're always broadcasting. And
Mhm.
so our lines, when we use our frequency lines, tend to be very wavy. But this, we're going to do something different, right, Anna?
Yes, we're going to do slightly
Okay.
different. And we can try to do them relatively straight, because for me,
Yeah.
joy, and this is going to be the idea for today's drawing, although we're drawing candles, but I really wanted to draw today sparkless, because it is
Yep.
joy. You know, when somebody, I remember when I was a child, and somebody starts laughing and it's so infectious, and you start laughing and
Right?
then you go, why are you laughing? Because I think joy sometimes just spreads when you smile
Yep.
at somebody with proper joy in your eyes. You're literally, your eyes
Yes.
sparkle. So that's why we were thinking, Colette, we need to do sparklers today. And because
Right.
sparklers, they're kind of like quite straight, you
They're
know?
straight.
Yeah.
So our frequency lines are going to be straight. Here, I showed you already, and I'll show you mine. So
Mm-hmm.
they're light. Now,
Yeah.
listen, if you can't draw a straight line, don't worry about it, but make it as straight as you can without using a ruler, right?
Yes.
Just kind of go woo,
Yeah,
because
exactly.
we're
That's what we're
sending we are the sparkler. So basically our joy is sparkling to the world, right?
contagious.
So yeah, it's contagious. So we're like our frequency line, which means what we're broadcasting is going to be a straight line today, or
Yeah.
straight-ish. Doesn't have to be
Straight-ish.
perfect.
Yes. Yeah.
Straight-ish.
You know, I was something else I was thinking today. It's
Yeah.
like, you know how we step through the door. And I
Yep.
think sometimes for creativity, especially, perfection closes
It's a pro-
doors. But
yes.
having joy and that curiosity and that it opens
Whee!
doors. so do, yeah. If it's not straight, that's okay. This one is not straight
Yeah, just as
either.
close as you can. because it just kind of let the pen go like that. Voof, voof.
Yes, exactly.
Good enough, right? Yeah. It doesn't have to be super straight. It's just and lightly too, like right, like just like what Anna just did. I love that you did the double lines. I didn't do that. I'm going to do that now.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, and it's just
and we're receiving.
yeah, receiving is the line that comes back. Broadcasting. So remember that there are many different line art methods. It's the method, not the shape, that counts, right? So what we make something mean is really, really important. So that differentiates different forms of line art. So in ours, like millions of line arts have lines, but ours means something specific. Every time we do a drawing, we put the energy to the paper, we open with the dot, we step through a portal, like we go through the doorway effect, and then we create the lines that only represent us broadcasting to the universe and the universe broadcasting back to us. That is the purpose of the AM method. We're initiating manifestation.
Love that. And now let's create a sparkler. And it is actually quite easy to draw. So where we have that dot, and you can put a line kind of downwards. Try to, it's supposedly straight, but again, it doesn't need to be straight.
And that's inside the portal, right?
Yes, it is inside the portal. Okay. And our dot becomes that heart of our sparkler. Right. When you light it, I don't know about you, but I love sparklers.
I love sparklers.
And just goes, even do birthday candles now. With sparklers. You put the candle and you light it and becomes like a sparkler. I love it. I love them.
It.
So, and
I even like the smell.
Yeah, I do like the smell as well. It reminds me of celebration, of something fun, of joy. And so from here, we're just gonna have fun. Sparklers, they basically go, just create those more lines from the center.
Yeah. So let me show you this too while you're doing that. So as you know, if you look at a real sparkler, it doesn't have a wick, but it has, oops, I'm going the wrong way, but it has a kind of a thicker section from the dot. So you want to make that a little thicker, right? Down from the dot so that it looks like a real sparkler.
Yeah.
Right. So each one of them, then you're like, oh yeah, it's on the stick. The thing is on the stick. Yeah.
And how I like to draw them, and you kind of put on the top little stars.
I love that. Yeah.
Little stars, because actually I spent many hours looking at sparklers when I was small. Even now I do them, like for New Year, for we have in autumn, we have Guy Fawkes Day, etc., etc. I always look how they look, because they kind of have those fun lines, rays of light, those, and then at the end they always have those really fun stars.
Right.
And they're all different. So draw them different colors, different shapes. They're unique. They're almost like snowflakes.
Oh, yeah. This is fun.
Yeah. You can, if you want, you can even do kind of stars like this. Do them different shapes.
I have a hard time doing your stars, but you make the best stars. We're both admiring each other's stuff all the time. Like, oh, I love yours. No, I love yours.
Yeah.
And I love it when you guys send in your pictures.
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh my God, right? Like, they're so great. When you share your drawings with us, we go bananas. We love it.
Indeed. If you want, you can even kind of create between those lines little rays like that stars. There's no right or wrong way. Just create what your heart desires.
I love this.
Remember, it's doodling.
It's doodling. That's right. We're having our manifestation doodling. This is so, yeah, you know what? When I don't think about the star, I make a great star.
Yes.
Right? And it doesn't have to be perfect. Exactly. It's like just do what you love and what you think is cool. And
They're like bursts of happiness, or not of happiness, of joy.
yeah,
Yeah, they're just,
I mean, happiness and joy are related. It's just that,
yeah,
but joy is like a bigger feeling, right?
yeah,
Like
it's
there's a joy of
emotional.
living. Yeah, I think it's great. Can we do more than the one
Yeah.
sparkler?
Yes, of
Okay.
course. Yes, I was going to say, if you
Mm-hmm.
want, and again, remember, please do not be a perfectionist. We are going to go outside because when I
Mm-hmm.
drew this and when I was just doing those lines, I was thinking, I was imagining and praying that whoever is going to draw with us, whoever is going to read our
Yeah.
book, this
Yeah.
one, I hope that you will experience that sense of
Joy.
joy
Mm-hmm.
because it
Ease,
is
peace, and
and
joy.
joy, exactly. So I wanted just kind of to spread that joy, that feeling across the world, because there's people
Yeah.
can watch our YouTube videos in English now. On YouTube
Yeah.
it can be automatically translated in other languages, so I think it's quite fun that we can, with those drawings, we can reach
Yeah, we can
quite a
really
lot of
spread
people.
joy and spread. Yeah. Now I'm going to put a few sparklers, different sizes outside here.
Yeah.
Different, yeah, like different heights.
Mm-hmm. And then they can even go like different ways. They don't need to be straight. When you play with sparklers, I used to have two, and you do this, and yeah, just just have fun. Put them out different ways. I actually want to put
Yeah.
some sparklers
Now mine looks
outside
like
the
a
portal,
dandelion. Mine looks like a dandelion.
and that's why I love dandelions,
Yeah, me too. Me
because
too. Yeah, like don't get perfectionistic. I'm going to change pens though. No, I think I'll leave it. I don't have another pen close. Yeah, this is fun. It's like these.
yeah, and I'm not even sure I do stars. I'm just doing kind of those. I
Yep.
don't know, those
Mm-hmm.
doodles
The
that
doodles. Yeah.
look like stars. Because yeah, as I
Yeah.
said, the sparklers are kind of, they fly around because they're
Yeah, I
alive. I
love
think
that.
the sparklers are alive.
Yeah, they're like fireflies
Yeah,
too.
yes,
They're
I
like,
love
yes, they're like
fireflies.
me too. We get them in my farm. We get them every June. Uh, I think, yeah, June they come, and at night it's just amazing. It's like you see them everywhere. It's like, wow. They just,
Yeah,
okay, here we go.
I don't see that. We don't really have many fireflies
In
in
Britain,
England. No. And outside the portal, I'm not even going to probably bother with the sticks. I'm just going to do those bursts of joy everywhere.
aha,
Notice how you feel when you draw that. It's,
yeah. I feel very effervescent. And when I make these like sparkly things, so oh yeah, these are fun. You can put a dot and then a line and a little bit of lines and like
hmm,
more little dots. Like I did this, like mine are lighter than yours, but hang
yeah.
on, right?
Oh,
So those little dots,
beautiful.
yeah,
So
like they're just like
beautiful.
tiny little sparkles. Beef. And then I'm gonna
Yeah.
make like more like yours. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, well, however you feel like doing it, guys. It's just think of I am joy. Just think of joy. Just joy, joy, joy. I had the most extraordinary experience of joy in one of my most painful moments, which was when I lost one of my dogs, who was like my
Hmm.
total soulmate, and she died of a brain disease. Like we didn't have her very long, but she and I were like, oh. But I had this moment of complete joy that I was able to have her in my life for the short
Yeah.
period of time that I had her in my life. So it's like recognizing that sometimes this joy of understanding that, that we have these beautiful moments in life. it sometimes can come out of something difficult. Not always like, oh, yay, I'm having a great time. It's not about that. It's about the wow of life.
Yeah.
And joy is contagious.
And we
Oh my,
remember those moments when
we sure
our
do.
memories, if you think, you'll probably remember more times when you experienced joy.
Yeah. Remember when you and I first got together and we talked about what
Hmm.
would be our purpose? Because I had already
Yep.
been drawing like this, and before I met you, and we were like,
Yeah.
well, if the whole idea would be to bring ease, peace,
Hmm.
and joy to people because it's what people need. They don't need more restrictions, and we want to have freedom and liberation and a sense of feeling like I am allowed to be joyful.
Yep. Yes, indeed. And that's why we have ease, peace, and joy
In the book,
in
yeah,
the book.
we say it. Yeah, we do these with ease, peace, and joy. Oh, this is fun.
And that's actually, it's also quite good for our mind, because
Yep,
when we experience joy, we kind of have that flash of dopamine,
yep,
going kind of over us. And when we create with joy something, or we experience joy,
yeah,
we kind of we it increases our curiosity, our
yep,
motivation, and
yep.
our brain becomes more creative, and
It's
also
so
our
true.
we get out of that survival mode.
Yep.
We're kind of we're stepping, as if from the portal, we are stepping through
Hmm.
that just basic survival. And when we open the door to joy, we just see all these amazing possibilities, opportunities. Look at that.
So
That's
I'm
stunning.
adding the circles. I'm adding the gratitude circles now. So like I have, for
Mm-hmm.
me, I've got enough sparklers, and now I'm saying thank you for the joy, right? So
Yeah.
now I'm adding the circles of gratitude and the gratitude bubbles. So
Mm-hmm.
some of them will be a little bit bigger, and I'm adding them to around the portal. And really, I'm saying thank you for helping me step through the door away from the stress, right, into this joyful state, right? Like that's what I'm saying thank you for.
Mm-hmm.
I can, and I love it when the lines are not perfect because then you can put the bubbles in between them.
Yes.
So I'm saying thank you for joy, thank you for this this human experience, that I can actually feel joy, that I know joy, that joy is something as a gift that that we've been given as spiritual beings having a human experience. We actually get to have joy, we get to experience it, we
And
get to
I'm saying,
experience.
yeah.
Yeah, you go. Hmm.
And I'm just want to say thank you
Yeah.
for you, to the universe, to spirits, that for
Hmm.
having this opportunity to do it with you, Colette,
Yeah.
and Hay House, and actually
Yeah.
create something fun that. And I really hope that it will bring a lot of joy to lots of people.
And you know what else we can do is imagine we're sending joy to strangers,
Mm,
like people who feel that they don't have joy, right? So I'm saying thank you and the joy. I'm sending both along those frequency lines. I'm saying thank you for joy too, and
mhm.
blessing the whoever it is that needs joy in their life. Sometimes people say, "Oh, I can't have joy," but you can. So that, you remember we said it was contagious.
It is contagious. It is
Yeah.
contagious. It is like
Anna and I
smiling.
have a, yeah. Anna and I would be like, we would, let's say we wouldn't talk for 24 hours without telling each other what we did. The next day we would talk and I went down a rabbit hole. I'd go, so me too. And then I'm like, this is what I discovered. I went, Me too. Like we would be like, no kidding. I went down this rabbit hole and I found a different version of the exact same thing. Isn't that cool? And we'd be constantly like, wow, this is
Yeah.
amazing. You know, and we need more relaxation. We need more fun too, but fun with purpose. I guess for me anyway, I always have to have some type of purpose in what I do.
Hmm.
And I feel like this is a healing exercise for everyone, these sparklers. And yeah, and you can color them, you guys, too, right? So if you want, now I like to put a little halo in the center of some of them like this, right? So let's say,
Hmm.
where'd it go? There, right? So
Yeah.
so I'm doing backwards this way. Yeah, see those like round dots in the center that I could fill in because sometimes they have a halo that's round, like in some of them.
Hmm.
So you don't have to do that, but I'm going to do that in
Yeah.
some of them, not all of them, but it's kind of like that bigger light that happens and like, ooh, look at that.
Yeah. Can I just say, I was thinking of how to color my drawing, and for some
Mhm.
reason, I feel kind of making really fun neony colors. But also, when I was doing the research, this week's candle for joy is pink. If anybody knows
Right.
why it is pink, please
Let us know.
let us know in the comments.
If you know why it's a pink candle, that's right. Because I don't know which tradition that comes from. And by the way, too, all of this, people say, well, where does this come from? Well, it it's not from any specific lineage, right? It's human lineage. This is
Hmm.
about all of us, right? So, and depending on your culture, you can make these things mean something else too, right? So if you do it because you have a specific, like for example, the first day of Hanukkah, you might
Hmm.
have different meanings for this for yourself, right? And so you want to assign that meaning to it. As soon as you assign meaning to something, it changes its energy, right? That's why we're
Yeah.
very, 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 very clear about the method is not the pieces of it. It's not the ingredients, it's the recipe.
Yes,
Because you can have the
exactly.
same ingredients for 20 different dishes, right? But the same ingredients exact, but you make different things, right? So that's really
Hmm.
important for when you think about that because it'll distinguish, especially if you're learning different techniques and stuff, you recognize, oh yeah, yeah, this is this because of that. This is cool.
Yeah, and different things mean different
Yeah.
shapes, different symbols mean different things to different
Yeah.
people because we're all different and we all have different experiences. So we're very
Hmm.
free. We're saying we're not,
Yeah.
telling you this means this and this is that. It is whatever you make things mean, and
Yeah. For
whatever
you.
makes you
Exactly.
happy or joyful. You can draw.
Say like,
Mhm.
yeah. I think the method is like we assign meaning for the method, but within the drawing itself, that's your personalization of it, right? This is what it means to me. That's really important that it's personal, that it's
Mhm.
not generic, right? This is going to mean this to you, right? That makes it special for you, and then it means something when you look at it. Oh, sorry.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, it's so
I am
dry.
having a lot of fun here.
Yeah, I know,
I'm
me too.
literally, I feel like I'm like a little child let loose.
Mine's starting to look like little
Yeah,
fairies,
yeah, little flying fairies.
little flying fairies. Yeah, it's so
But that's
cute.
what we would like you guys to do is just feel like kids
Yeah,
and
feel like you're
curious and
doing,
have fun.
yeah, have fun and, make what you like. Yeah.
Indeed.
We wanted to do a little shorter drawing today too, because so that you can, we know that we could sit for hours in front of
Yeah.
in front and draw, but these are really great. You can do these like in 20 minutes, like we're doing today. And really get the same full effect on it. Now, I'm
Mhm.
personally, I may actually leave mine without color. I don't know yet. I may
Mm-hmm.
only, I don't know. Like I like neon yellow, so I typically will use a neon. Actually, a lot of my drawings are neon highlighters. The
Yeah.
ones that you see me, I draw with highlighters. So I draw with the unipens and then I color in with highlighters. They're harder to blend, but I like them. And then I go through phases where I want to use
Mhm.
watercolor or lots of glitter, or none at
Yeah.
all. Like, so you just have to feel your way of what feels good. Because I think what we don't want to be overly conditioned. We want to be able to be like a 5-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look what I made.
Yeah. And can I just say, with I put a
Yeah.
little bit of hearts here as well,
Yep.
and I just want to send this
Me
the
too.
feeling of joy to everywhere in the world, to whoever is watching, whoever might not be watching. But as I said, it's contagious. And,
It's
if we're
contagious.
experiencing joy and then we're in good mood, we come out, we smile, the other person
Yeah.
smiles, and it just becomes this chain reaction, the butterfly
Yeah.
effect.
I got tons of little hearts too.
Mhm.
So we would love, yeah, my drawing, it's going to be interesting to see how I feel about the coloring too, like you were saying. So send it to us, post it on Instagram on Anna Denning Art. And then she
Mhm.
usually shares it with me and I collaborate with it.
Yeah.
And if you ever send it to me on a DM, I answer you right away. That's not my team, it's me.
Mhm.
That I always answer the art stuff. So do know that if you send me your drawing, I will make a point of saying something about it. But we love it when you send drawings. Oh my gosh, we just love it. Right? Because then
Yeah.
it shows us that, and also tell us how you felt when you did it. Right? That's the
Yes.
other thing. Right? I felt so good. Like, people send in well, I always do this and always have actually the past 10 years in my mastermind. I've always had some type of art as a means of teaching people how to connect to spirit. So this year we're doing the AM method, and like everybody's sending in these pictures going, oh my God, like this made me feel like this. And so that's the thing. It's about a feeling. And then when you rehearse the feeling, you see more of it in the outer world. Oh, I love all your circles. Oh, you're so fast today.
Yes, I'm on fire. I think it's because we're drawing sparklers. Um,
Yes, you're on fire. You're a Leo too.
yeah, but you know what? I think,
What?
if you sometimes, I tend to overthink things. I mean, I'm a great overthinker,
No.
and and doing the drawing and really letting go and doing the air methods let me
Yep.
kind of relax, chillax a little
Yep.
bit more,
Chillax. Yep.
and create more, because there is no. We're not saying it's great art. We're not saying that we're creating something. It's
Oh.
just doodling and we're just having fun. So, and once
Yep.
you lower your expectation, you're just here to have fun.
And
Your
you're going to make
drawings are more
beautiful
fun.
things. Yeah. Your
Exactly.
drawings are prettier when you let go your expectation. So yeah, that's a really good point. We're not teaching you how to be great artists. We're teaching you how to get in touch with spirit, how to get in
Mm-hmm.
touch with the universe, and how to get in touch with the feeling state that you want more of in your outer world. You want to see more of joy in your world. You want to actually see it and you want to experience more of it. So it's really less about the drawing, even though the drawing is how we get there. The drawing is the bridge. But yeah, this is
I love
really
that.
cool.
The drawing is the
This is
bridge.
the
And also, we
drawing is the bridge.
rehearse that feeling of gratitude, joy.
Yeah.
And when
Mm-hmm.
you do that, when you draw that, it will, you will see so many meaningful coincidences
Yeah.
appear in your life, like today and
That's
tomorrow and in the next week. And in your life, just look for really good things in life, something that will make you smile more. Just look for
yeah.
those sparks of joy inside you and celebrate them.
That's right. Well, this was fun. So we hope you've
Yes.
enjoyed this. Oh, yours is gorgeous. Mine looks completely different. So you could see we do different things. I still have to fill mine up more.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there's the art of manifesting. Look, Anna's is very
I'm
See how different, but we just do different things. Like you can do your thing, we do our thing, and it doesn't have to be perfect. So remember the art of manifesting. Thank you, Anna. You've got your beautiful, beautiful. And we hope you enjoy drawing with us. You're going to see us again next week. Yes, there's Anna's. Hang on,
Yes, let's
there's
do
both of
that.
ours. Yeah, I'm still going to work on mine this afternoon. I'm a little slower. I'm a little slower. And I made, I tend to over put too many things in my drawings. So today I might just leave it a little bit less busy because I tend to over busy my drawings. But that's okay. That's my style. So we will see you again next week. Thank you, Anna.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much. Thank you, Colette. Thank you, everyone who is drawing with us. Please share your drawings. Please share the video. Let's spread joy
Yep,
around the
with the art of
world
manifest.
and share your drawings, and we will post them. We'll do posts
And
about it.
don't forget to add a comment on, give us a really nice testimonial on Amazon or the other, or wherever you buy it. It's really meaningful because that means the algorithm shows people, oh, you might like this book. The more you say nice things about it. So that would be really awesome. Just say how you feel, right? You don't have to tell, just like, wow, I did the drawing and I felt like this. So if you would give us a nice review on Amazon, that would be amazing. Anyway, we love you tons. We'll see you
Love
next week.
you. Thank you so
Bye.
much. Bye bye.